Last week, Noel Blumel was down in Columbus for Ohio State's annual spring game. This week, we're up in Ann Arbor, Michigan for the Wolverines' annual spring game. We got our first look at Michigan football since their bowl game at the end of December. There was an estimated 40,000 to 45,000 people at the Big House to watch the Wolverines play. One player everyone wanted to get a look at was Bryce Underwood. He was the #1 high school football player in America in the class of 2025. And Saturday, he was the quarterback leading the blue team to a 16-0 shutout win. Underwood's teammates and coaches know he's a special athlete and gives them a chance to make a big jump from last year's 6-6 season.
Did well, made some really good throws and had some things that we got to clean up and get better at, but he's a continued work in progress, and he's working his tail off to do it. Thought overall as a team, played well, a couple penalties that we got to clean up on both sides, but, all in all, I just wanted to see everybody have fun, injury-free football game, and that's what we got accomplished. The work ethic, he told me, he's a night owl, and that's true, so I try to get him to sleep more, but because he's in the building a lot, and he's doing a lot to get better, so. But he's, and nothing surprised me in the way he carries himself. It's been awesome to have him around.
I felt very good about where the team's at. It was a very physical spring ball. Really focused on just getting back to the basics, executing discipline. And then, like I said before, just when you're time to make a play, you got to make a play. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game of football. So I'm really feel good about where the team's at right now.
Even when you're on the field, but it's when you're outside of the field, when you're walking around, when you're talking to them, when you're playing basketball, shooting hoops, eating. There's something about the kid, and that's who we recruit here. We recruit guys instead of players, and it just so happens he's an amazing athlete and player, but the guys we have in our locker room that's what's more important. And to be around a guy that gives back, who loves his teammates, who puts his team over himself, you couldn't ask for anything better.
That's going to do it from Ann Arbor. Be sure to follow WTOL 11 for all the latest in local sports news.